Hi, my name's Jacob. I'm a content creator on YouTube and I make fair videos. A few days ago I received an email from YouTube saying that one of my videos violated YouTube's guidelines, and so it was removed and I had a community strike on my account. Keep in mind, if you get 3 of those, your account is forever removed. You're deleted off the platform and all your videos are gone. So I looked into the video to see what I'd done wrong. So I looked at the video and I looked at it again and I didn't really see anything. So I sent the appeal in thinking that this is going to be solved pretty quickly and I wanted to worry about this. I've had some issues like this before with YouTube, but generally after sending an appeal things got sorted. Not so. I got a response saying that my video did violate YouTube's guidelines and that the decision was going to be stuck to me and I would have a strike on my account for the next 3 months. Now let me give you a little bit of history about myself and about YouTube. One of the very first videos made on this site was a video of this guy at the zoo. And I've taken that concept and ran with it and never stopped. I've been making videos about my pets, my ferrets, and that's been pretty much my whole shtick, and it's worked for me so far. I had a career in radio for a good year. During that time, I would speak on air for 2, maybe even 3 hours a day, every weekday, and being a radio host, I was regulated by the FCC. Now, before I began radio, I did YouTube videos as well. But throughout my career on YouTube, I've tried to make my videos as PG, as family-friendly as possible. I catered my videos to a very wide audience in a very family-friendly environment. So I went to YouTube. Well, I went to YouTube on Twitter, I should say. I sent them a message saying, hey, could y'all take a second look at this? I don't think anyone actually looked at this. And they responded by saying that you should get a response from your appeal in a few days. I responded saying I've already appealed the decision, and it came back as a strike on me. Keep in mind, you can only appeal these things every so often. I think it's maybe every 6 months or something to that effect. You can't just keep appealing these things. So I sent them another message. I tweeted at them again, and to date they haven't responded. So I looked at the video again. The only thing that I could see that violated YouTube's guidelines was in the automated transcript. For those of you who don't know, YouTube makes an automated subtitle of the video. Basically, they use some voice scanning software to try and put to text what you've said in your video. So they automatically make a transcript of your video for every video that you upload. In that transcript, I had mentioned something about a characteristic of ferrets. For those of you who know ferrets, you'll know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to repeat it because who knows what will happen at this point. In the transcript, I talked about the ferrets and what they did with an owner's keys or wallet. And I think that is what caused it. I'm pretty sure it is. Because in the original email they said you can't encourage bad behavior or to violate YouTube's guidelines. So that's what caused it. That's the only thing in my video that could have ever possibly been misconstrued by a computer. But what's so infuriating is that I appealed it and no one actually looked at the video. YouTube's system automatically gave me a strike. No human actually looked at my video before issuing the strike, and no human actually looked at my video before reaffirming the strike on my account. If any human had actually looked at my account, not just the transcript, and even if they have looked at the transcript, if any human actually looked at my video, I wouldn't still have a strike on my account. But since YouTube's automated system is shoot first and ask questions later, I have a strike on my account. And I tried to ask questions later, say, hey, please take a look at this. And they said, no, you violated our guidelines, have a strike, and now you can't live stream. Not that I live stream very often, but still, it's the principle. And who's to say that one of my older videos, keep in mind, this was a 3-year-old video that I made that was absolutely harmless. My family watched that video. Hundreds of people watched that video. No one had an issue with it. But YouTube's automated system went through the transcript that is faulty. The transcript, look at the transcript on this video if you want an example of this. It's going to get words wrong. It's going to get things wrong. So YouTube took that automated transcript that they know is not accurate. They used that automated transcript with their automated system to give me a strike, and no one even looked at it when I tried to appeal it. They just said, nope, our automated system is 100% correct. You are getting a strike. So now I can't live stream. And who's to say that one of my older videos, say I said something and the transcript got it wrong. The automated system got it wrong. And the system thinks I said something I didn't. Who's to say I'm not going to get another strike from that? And say I had a really old video that had really poor quality and it gets it even worse. And I get 3 strikes on my account and everything's gone. The thousands of hours I've put into making YouTube videos, gone in an instant. Removed. Completely destroyed from the internet. And funny enough, while I was rehearsing this video, I got a copyright claim on one of my older videos. You want to know who it was from? It was from Repost Network. One of these stupid networks who claim a bunch of songs. They get the rights to these old songs that were once free, provided, say, for like no copyright sounds. Or MA free. I used them a lot because they had great music, and they had this agreement with the content creator. If you use our song and you give them credit in the description, you can use the song and monetize it. But now all these networks are going and claiming things that they don't own. Look at H3H3. He's got videos that are being claimed by these greedy, I can't say it because I'm going to get demonetized. These greedy people who are claiming things, trying to make a buck on something that they have no right doing. And this has been going on for a long time now. Companies have been claiming videos left and right with no recourse. Nothing from YouTube. YouTube has let this go on, let these people abuse the system and just take so much from creators. And they've even harmed themselves. They've hurt small creators like myself. These automated systems of shoot first and ask questions later have been harming so many of the creators that I love, and now myself. I went to YouTube and I pled with them, please have a second look at this. I didn't violate a guideline. I've made my videos purposely family friendly because I saw the writing on the wall. I knew that YouTube was going to crack down on people who made offensive content. I knew that going forward, and I made my videos family friendly. And YouTube's come back and said, nope, you violated a guideline, here's a strike. YouTube has had such a fondness for cable media that a lot of us, we went to YouTube to get away from. Just do this with me right now. If you have a secondary device, go on YouTube and look at the trending page. You don't have to look very far before you see a very troubling trend. So, music video, music video, music video. Let's see, what is that? That is Brad makes Bon Appetit. Music video, very safe video, trailer, trailer, safe video, safe video, safe video, safe video, cable news, ESPN, cable news, cable news. Many of the creators that I follow who have made incredible work that has gone so viral because it was such a masterpiece was never on the trending page. It was never mentioned or acknowledged by YouTube for the success it had because it was not advertiser friendly. It's like the people who work at YouTube went to college and completely forgot the fact that art can be offensive. They completely forgot the fact that some of the most important things that have happened in history have happened because things were offensive and something was done about it. Or things were offensive and that caused change. But YouTube has said that if you make something that's offensive, you're not going to make any money on it. If you say a curse word in your video, you're going to make half of what you would had you not. They only want the big cable media people to make videos because they're not going to bother them. YouTube's not going to demonetize them. The cable news has an exception. They can say or do whatever offensive thing they want because they're cable news. Us creators who are making things that are, say, masterful, that get the attention of millions, they don't make anything because they were offensive. And now creators are being hit by community guideline strikes at random, being demonetized for no good reason, YouTube not responding to people when they've been hit by this automated system that shoots first and asks questions later. YouTube is heading into a very dark place. You can tell that YouTube wants very safe, clean videos that won't offend anyone. They want you to watch cable news. They want you to watch Jimmy Kimmel. They want you to watch someone drop a watermelon off a waterfall or something. Something that won't offend anyone. With that, a lot of creators are going to leave. I myself probably included. If this is the place where YouTube is going, if they are only going to cater to the most safe YouTubers on this site, if they're only going to cater to the cable news media and everyone else can get demonetized and thrown off the platform with community strikes, then I don't want to be a part of it. It is such a shame that YouTube has forgotten what made YouTube great, the creators. I don't know where YouTube's going to be in 5 years. I think YouTube might wind up like many of other Google products, shelved and destroyed. Because in 5 years, who knows how many of the big creators we have now, the current set, are going to be here. How many of them are going to still be making videos? People die. People lose interest. People stop creating videos. People leave. People will leave. Our current set of big popular YouTubers, I'd be surprised if half of them are still making videos in 5 years. YouTube needs new creators to come up and be the popular ones, to come in and bring the money in. But YouTube has said to many creators that we don't want you here, that you're not welcome on this website because you're offensive. You're not going to make any money here. You've gotten a community guideline strike. You can't make custom thumbnails anymore. You can't live stream. In 5 years, if YouTube continues this way, it's only going to be cable media and the most safe big channels that you can ever think of. It's going to be slime videos. It's going to be people dropping things off of tall heights. It's going to be a bunch of Jimmy Kimmel, Fallons, and all that, spouting the same thing over and over again, doing offensive stuff, but they're fine. They get an exception. While everyone else slowly dies on the vine because YouTube doesn't care about them. YouTube does not care about the creators. I don't know what will happen because of this video, but frankly, I've got a life to live. And I would like an answer as to whether or not I'm welcome on this website. Because right now, all I've seen is that YouTube doesn't want any new creators. They just want safe media. Cable news. That's what they want. They don't want us. They want things that they can make money off of. They won't ever stand up for the creator. They won't ever say, hey, he's offensive, but he can still have advertising. They won't do that. They'll say, well, you can get off our platform. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Jacob.